Another live video, back to back. This is crazy. This is as close to my house as many of you are gonna get. This is the river that runs into the lake where I live. It's very beautiful. This is James, of course. He's out on the walk with me. This is his new stroller. It's blue. The other one was red. He doesn't like red, so we got him the identical brand but in blue. Go James. We're sheltered underneath this lovely tree here that has these yellow stuff all over the ground. Don't know what they are or what the name of this tree is, but I'm gonna stop talking for a moment just so you guys could take in the beauty of where I am. So yeah, it's spring. Usually in the summer you'll see swans and ducks and, well, that's it, swans and ducks in the lake. If you look really hard in the water now, you'll probably see fish. Sorry, in the river, you'll probably see fish. But it's spring and they haven't migrated back yet. So right now it's just like a really dark river. But it's really beautiful here. You know, underneath this tree, I'm getting some shade. I love the little flowers. And what I find really interesting is that, like, there's no, to my knowledge, no real paid person that upkeeps this. It's like a lot of like grandmothers and grandfathers that you'll see come out and they'll weed the flowers, and the older guys would go into the river. There's not really a lot of pollution, but they would like fish out any pollution there is, or sometimes it looks like it's not seaweed, but this grassy type thing that they pull out. And it's just everyone does their part to make it look nice. Someone's gonna randomly come here later and sweep up all these stuff. And it's gotten so commonplace in Japan that whenever I see litter on the ground, which is hardly ever, I immediately pick it up to throw it in the garbage. And yeah, Japan is really beautiful, and it's really safe. The other day we were laughing because we went to a track, remote control car driving thingy track that my husband does, and we had to leave, and we left all of his cars there that aren't the cheapest, as well as the stroller there. Of course, we didn't leave James there, right? We can't leave James. But we left all this valuable stuff there without even thinking twice about it not being there when we came back. And everything was obviously there. In fact, we laughed at the fact that someone had actually added to the pile and put like another random gift there for us. And then I got jellies, and anyways, it's just really nice vibes in Japan. It's really safe. I feel like with James and I go for walks at 1 a.m. in the morning sometimes, if I I'm up late, and he's a blue baby, and you'll get some looks, but no one's rude. A lot of strangers like to take pictures and stuff like that, and they're just fascinated because they usually think that James is a real baby that I dyed blue. So they're like, like, whoa, he's so realistic. But there's never anything rude. You can walk about all times of the day or night, and I'm in the capital, the city, the main city in the prefecture that I live in, and there's still this abundance of greenery. Konnichiwa. There's still this abundance of greenery and beauty around, even though it's like the heart of the city. We've lived here for about 5 years or so. It's really gorgeous. We live in a traditional old Japanese house. So these houses here are more modern structured, but like this one here is kind of more like traditional Japanese. Like if you look at the roof tiles and stuff. The old designs you'll probably see in a couple of shows. This one here as well. I don't know if you can see that one. That's another Japanese style design. So we live in a house kind of like that. These ones here that are at front are, oops, I turned the camera to myself. How do I undo that? Switch back. Switch back. Hi, I've just joined my own live. I'm wearing a cap because my hair is a mess. Give me a second to figure out how to switch it back. How to switch it back to the view. Yes, there we go. Yes, but these houses here in the main area, they're more recently structured Western type houses, and there are some all those in the back. There are some apartments and stuff like that. When we first came, we lived in, I don't know if you can see it. I'm not gonna touch the screen again because I'm afraid I might put it back to myself. But we lived in one of those main apartments over there on the 3rd floor. A lot of steps, hated it, but we got ourselves a really nice old Japanese place that we rent. We don't own it yet. But I think this is a very long life, one of the longest I've done. And our place has, again, this is as close as you're gonna get to our place. This is another Japanese style house here, and our place has like the bonsai trees and, you know, all the kind of stuff that you see when persons are trying to represent Japan. I guess that was our dream, or well, my dream. But Ray loves it here too. Ray's my husband, if you didn't know that. Oh, look, a plane. but that was the dream, to live in Japan. And when we first came to Japan, we lived in a very rural area, so we definitely had like just Japanese. But we've moved in the city now, and you know, there's like you're seeing and hearing cars passing, so it gives you an idea. Like another car is about to drive down here. If you notice, it's a yellow plate because it's something called a key car. So that car has a very small engine that will not even be allowed on our highways in Barbados. I'm from Barbados, for those wondering. I come from the Caribbean. Wow, this is a really long life. I think I feel comfortable because everyone back home is sleeping, and everyone here is at work, and I'm just here like chilling out in the middle of the day. But yeah, we came in Japan in search of Japanese culture, and we found it. And a lot of the persons here always ask if James is Beijing culture, and we have to politely tell them no. This is a very unique little one here. And it's funny because people back home think that James and the having of a doll that we treat like a son is a Japanese thing. It's not. Perhaps in Tokyo you have well, there are some waifus, some digital wives and digital husbandos that persons have, but you find that a lot in Tokyo and Osaka, not in, like, we live in the second smallest city in Japan, so you wouldn't find that here. But it's not like it's not as like wow unbelievable as it is in the Caribbean. If I were walking around with a blue baby, it's not. Yeah, and we definitely let them know that this is not Barbadian culture. But yeah, so I think I've said everything I could say, so I'm just gonna go quiet for a second again so you guys can take in the view, and then I'm gonna politely turn off the camera and and let you guys go back to whatever you're doing. If you made it this far, that's amazing. You must really like listen to my voice. Alright, so we're gonna end on a photo of James. Yeah, that's good.